Hey everyone, Rexlent here. Welcome to the Renaissance du Fantastique character guide, featuring the new ice amplifier Ayla Kaleido. This video will be broken into two sections, first of which is the method of obtaining Ayla in this patch, and the other as usual, the play guide itself for her. Starting with the banner as usual, Kaleido will be on a 100% debut rate up, her signature weapon will also be here at 80%, and her cup also at 100% rate up. Before you jump into the banner, here's what you need to know about this particular patch. Dorm commission system will be introduced, and it's a fairly basic feature where you automatically select your constructs to send them on commissions and claim the rewards once you're done. Said rewards are called dispatch certificates, and these will allow you to exchange for a variety of rewards. Most notably up to 50 Kaleido shards, so make sure to complete your daily commissions. You may need to do this twice a day to finish the list, and it'll take a while to get all 50. Apart from that, Ayla will also be added to the BP shop, so 20 discounted shards every month, and of course 30 of her shards will also be on sale in the pain case shop. There are a few ways to go about this, so let me break it down for you. If you're completely F2P, then SS Ayla is straightforward. Simply exchange for the character using 50 of the shards, and then top up with another 30 from pain case to get her to SS. If you're just a monthly card and BP spender, you can take this step further by using the monthly BP 20 discounted shards to slowly make your way to SSS. Lastly, if you can afford to pull one copy of Kaleido yourself, then you can make use of the 50 shards for ranking up. In which case, you'll have your base copy, plus 30 from Pain Cage to SS, plus 50 from Dorm Commission, and another plus 20 from this month's BP exchange, and another plus 20 from the next month, putting you at SSS straight away for the cost of only one pull. So these strategies are subject to individuals since everyone's mileage varies, so see what suits best for you. Now with that aside, let's move on to Kaleido's play guide. Her orbs and basic attacks have no gimmicks to them, so we can skip that bit. All you need to know is her core passive and signature move, so let's not waste our time and head straight to the demonstration. Okay, let's learn about Kaleido. First things first, look at the gauge below here. This is the primary color, which is yellow for now, and the empty one here is the secondary color. To fill the secondary color, all you need to do is 3 ping, like this. And the next step would be press and hold basic to store it into this thing called backup pigments. So now I have one yellow backup pigment. Let's do it again. Press and hold basic. That's 2 backup pigments. So this is what happens if you do the same colors as the primary color. Like this. And then press and hold basic. So if it's the same color, it's gonna change the color of the primary pigment. But this is not really a mechanic that you would try to center your playstyle around. Usually you just 3 ping whatever you see to fill it to 3 backup pigments. Now, the difference is whenever you press basic attack on same or different colors, it will give Ayla different buffs. So if it's the same color, she gets 10% ice damage for 6 seconds. If it's the different color, then it's 10% extra damage for 6 seconds. It's good to know, but again, not really something you want to play around with. You want to 3 ping as quick as you can so you can get into ultimate. So now that we have 3 cartridges, 3 backup pigments, I'm gonna use ultimate. Now those backup pigments will come back as 3 pings whenever Ayla pings an orb. This is a bit similar to Hyperreal if you remember with his ping cartridges. So I'm gonna do a 3 ping. And it's already come back. See? And once you're ready, when the gauge is full, which is 5 3 pings, you can finish off with ultimate. And that's it. That's basically how you play Kaleido. Ideally, you want to have 15 pings to have the maximum ultimate damage because each 3 ping improves the ultimate by 20% damage. So let me do it again. Store that. Okay, another one. Okay, 3 pings come back. So this is what happens if you don't have enough pings. I have 3 backups. Activating ultimate also gives you another 3 ping. Let's do it. So see, I only have 4 out of 5 gauge. There's a small Easter egg for this. When your ultimate is not full, Ayla will have a different expression.
この色で未来を塗り替える
See, just like that. So, pretty simple, right? So far, I think she's a lot easier to play than Hyperreal, and Hyperreal is already really easy as well. All you need to do is to store 3 pings, 3 ping, basic attack, 3 ping, basic attack, 3 ping, basic attack, and then at least have another 3 ping more, so she can have full ultimate.
キャンバス準備完了
There.
この色で未来を塗り替える
Of course, having enough 3 pings will be a lot easier when she switches in or when she also has a rank bonus. Also, Ultima Awaken, so these wouldn't be a problem. This is still at S rank. Also, when she goes into her ultimate...
エクスプロージョン
Hang on.
イマジネーションに共感しなさいキャンバス準備完
So
了
when she's sweeping around in an ultimate, she has super armor and 30% damage
ドロー
reduction.
イングタイム
But in my experience, she is extremely vulnerable even with those buffs. So I suggest when you're spamming her 3 pings, try to dodge incoming attacks, especially in high-end content, because Ayla can actually die if you just ignore everything and ping.
ドローイン
So
グタ
still
イム
try to pay attention. And then when she finishes her ultimate,
未来を塗り替える
she leaves behind a 5 seconds healing field. Also, one thing to know is that every time she does color mixing or color matching, she also gives herself energy and also buffs everyone in the field with healing. And all her healing gives a 10% ice damage bonus.
インスピレーションエクスプロージョン
Just like that.
イマジネーションに共感しなさい
So those are just the technical details. But gameplay-wise, really simple. Just 3 ping, basic, 3 ping,
見
basic.
せてあげる
Have enough cartridge and have enough pigment. Go into ultimate and use up all the 3 pings.
キャンバス準備完了この色で未来を塗り替える
And that's it. That's how you play Ayla Kaleido. Let's move on to her rank up passives. Okay, as we saw earlier, S3 will activate all QTEs when she enters her first ultimate. And SS effect will give her 20% extra damage bonus during the first ultimate, and also gives her a head start on energy and 1 backup pigment over here, like this one, making it a lot easier to store your 3 pings. Now I only have to do 2 of it.
イマジネーションに共感しなさい私の神髄見せてあげる
And we're ready. Once I press ultimate, it should trigger all QTEs.
キャンバ
Like that.
ス準備完了
And then during this field, she gets 20% extra damage bonus.
ドローイングタイム当たれーこの色で未来を塗り替える
And that's it. That's S3 and SS effect. Moving on to SS3. For SS3, it's mostly a quality of life improvement. Remember how you get different buffs for mixing or matching the colors of the primary color, in this case yellow? SS3 eliminates all of those conditions, similar to one of the Tempest rank upgrades. So now, regardless of the colors that I
イマジネーションに
do,
共感しなさい
I will get both buffs. Both 10% extra damage buff and 10% ice damage buff. That's the benefit of SS3. On top of that, there's also 10% more ice damage for 3 pings and the mix and matching attack. That's it. That's SS3. As for SSS rank, it's a lot more straightforward. I don't really need to make a demo for this. Similar to other amplifiers, SSS rank doubles her amplifier class skills. And also, for the extra buffs of the mixing and matching color, improves from 10% to 15%. So that's 15% more ice damage and 15% extra damage whenever she does mixing or matching color for her core passive. And that's it. That's for Ayla Kaleido. SSS to SSS Plus is the same for every character, just more damage across all ranking. Now let's move on to the gear, starting with memories. For Aline, to Darwin is Kaleido's staple build, with the top resonance at attack plus 15 and HP plus 35, and the bottom resonance goes to core passive because she will be the main carry. She also has an alternate build that goes with 2 Kari for Pain Cage and back-to-back outs when the situation calls for it. Same resonances, attack HP, and core passive. Since Darwin is the main set, you can place Darwin on the top row. As for weapon, her 6-star signature weapon is purely stats and there's no gimmick locked behind it. So it's not exactly mandatory, but really nice to have. If you manage to roll her weapon, her resonances are Deadline Timing, Glorious Spear, and Superconducting Axial Ray. For her cup, Rainbow excels at gathering mobs both on its active and passive skill, with its Kaleido unique passive also buffing her core passive damage and automatically gathering mobs while at it. So if you had to choose between weapon or pet, definitely go for pet first as it has the 100% rate up during this period, and you can always grab the weapon at any time. Lastly, this is the optimal meta team order and positions. Memories stay mostly the same, but Glory will now be the Da Vinci carrier, alongside 2 Einsteiner to better support Bloom and Kaleido. And that's it, that concludes the crash course tutorial for Ayla, Kaleido. I hope this video has been helpful to you in understanding Ayla, Kaleido in the shortest time possible. Consider leaving a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.